Hi everyone, welcome to Tom's Manshed. Now today's review is on another fan. Now this will be the fifth fan I've reviewed on this channel. The first one I did was a white desktop fan from Lidl's. Then I did one that you fill with water, a little cube like one again from Lidl's. That was absolutely rubbish. Look back in my videos, you'll find reviews on all of these. A tower, long sort of black one, again from Lidl's, which was quite good, and a big floor standing large remote control one from Lidl's, again pretty good. The only really bad one I've reviewed is the little one that you fill with water. But like I say, check back on my reviews, and I'll put a couple of links in at the end for that. Now, the reason I got this one is it's now what date is it? We're at Saturday the 23rd of July, and last Tuesday, 4 days ago, was the hottest day ever in the UK. Temperatures reached 41 degrees, so that's what was that, 19th, 20th of whatever of July 2022. I'm up north in England, so I only got to a 38 here, but it was an absolute scorcher. And I was in the pub doing my normal quiz on a Monday night. I do 3 pub quizzes a week, which you probably know I'm mad on pub quizzes, go to 3 a week. And the one I go to on Monday, and the same venue on Thursdays, the air conditioning never works properly. Great pub, great quiz, but rubbish all turned off air conditioning. It was like an oven inside. So I thought it'd be great to have a little fan on front of me, portable battery powered fan. So I got this one. So I got it off Amazon. Just let you read up there. I think just about see that. Brushless motor, which is good. Sturdy frame, 5-inch compact size, eco-friendly design, blah 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 blah. Comes in a pretty plain box. It's called EasyAcc. First of all, I'll show you on Amazon. I'll show you the one I got. So this is the one I bought. As you'll see here, it's $19.99 now. As with anything on Amazon, they seem to vary in price quite often, and as soon as some hot weather starts or whatever, they bump up the price. If you look here, when I got it, grand total £16.14, and there again, £16.14 when I got it only 4 days ago. But now it's up to $19.19. These are some of the specs. On speed 3, it'll run for 6 hours on its built-in rechargeable battery. Speed 2, 9 hours, and speed 1, 16 hours. And that is accurate. In fact, I got an hour more. I timed it on speed 1 in 2 or 3 different sessions, and I got a total of 17 hours out of it on a charge, which I think is pretty good. 3 speed. It can put it on oscillate for 60 degrees each side. You can alter the tilt. I'll show you all these in a minute. There's a little video on there. I had a look around, and there's loads and loads and loads of fans as usual. These top 2 ones are just corded electric, so that's no good for carrying around with you or carrying to the pub. This one, battery powered, rechargeable battery, but it doesn't auto oscillating. Yeah, it does oscillate. So that's going to be probably one of the nearest. One of the nicest looking ones I saw, I've just seen on a quick look now, is this one. Seems to do exactly sort of same. Bit bigger, 8-inch that one, but oscillating and rechargeable. It's worth checking when you are looking. Some are battery powered with AA's, AAA's or whatever, which means you have to keep buying batteries. Some are mains powered, which is no good, obviously. And even on this one, there's different ones. There's one there, USB fan, power source, battery powered electric. It's just, so it's got it's got 3 replaceable AA batteries. It shows there, and but they must be, but it says not included, and yet it says rechargeable. So check which ones you got. This one's 7-inch upgrade one. Whether that's a bit bigger or not, I don't know. But check you're getting a built-in battery if this is what you want, and I did want an oscillating one. So like I say, I did want an oscillating one because I found that little movement backwards and forwards does give you that extra bit of cooling effect. I know they're not air conditioning plants or anything like that. It doesn't lower the temperature. It's only blowing room temperature air at you. But it does give you that cooling effect, and I think it's even better if it oscillates slightly. Plus, if there's two of you, your partner or whatever, teammate, sat at your desk, it can get at both of you. So, this is it. Quite a dinky little unit. All you get in the box is the fan itself, a charging lead, and it's 1.2 meters long, standard USB-A that side, and a little barrel plug that side. It did say on them instructions how long it takes to charge. I think it's about 6 hours to charge it. It's a 5.4 amp, 5,400 milliamp rechargeable battery. Get a little instruction book. Just tells you the basics, but there's nothing really to know. All you do, charge it up. When it's on charge, it's a red light showing that it's charging. When it's fully charged, that red light turns green, and just before it runs out totally, it starts flashing red and green, which I think is totally useless because it's in a weird place. I'll show you these in photos shortly, but you'll see it's inside, behind here somewhere, and the light just leaks out from behind one of these buttons. It's not a separate LED on top or anything like that, or even on the back. It'd be more handy. You've got to look very carefully down these buttons. So when it's charging, you'll see it's red. When it's fully charged, it's green. That's all you need. The red and green flashing, it literally does that about 2 seconds before it packs in when it's out. So totally pointless. It's not going to alert you that it's going to nearly run out. And even if it did, it would only be like a couple of seconds before it actually did. So I'll just show you some pictures of that now. So there's the light when it's on charge, red. As you can see, it's just coming out the gap round switch number 1. Which ain't a great idea. And that's it when it's turned, when it's fully charged, it's green. You've got to sort of angle your eye. It's brighter on the camera than it is to the naked eye. And then just before it runs out, it flashes red and green like that for about, like I say, 2 seconds before it runs out of power totally. So useless. So that's the little lights underneath. Voltage 5 volts, obviously from USB current. If you plug it into a 2 amp charger, it won't charge any faster than a 1 amp. It's the capability. It's not able to fast charge like a sophisticated phone or anything, so it will take a full 6 hours to charge. Okay, so that's it. So you've got a knob on the side here to tilt it up and down, and you've got a knob here that you twist to make it either oscillate or be in a fixed position. So if I turn it on now, you just go off, 1, 2, 3. Turn it on now. It's very quiet, and that's the main thing about fans that annoys me. Noisy fans, like I mentioned before, the little square fan that I tested from Lidl's was really, really noisy. But this is pretty quiet. And on 1, it's fine, I think, on 1. So that's it fixed. If I want it to oscillate, just twist a little thing here, put it down. We're on oscillate now. You can see that. I'm trying to hold it as slow as I can. It just goes 60 degrees. So that's enough to go up. I'm trying to hold it away from the microphone, but you can see it slowly oscillating round. and that's speed 1. So to give you an idea, there's the microphone. I won't blow it directly at the mic, so it will sound very loud, but that's speed 1. I'll put it on fixed so it's blowing away. Speed 1, speed 2, and speed 3. Probably sounds quite loud on the microphone, and it is louder than the larger desktop fans. You'd think they'd be even louder, but the bigger the fan, the lower it tends to spin and the quieter it is. A tiny little fan like that on certain things will be really, really high pitched. But it's not too bad at all, really. And if I show you the difference in size, so you can see much smaller. I got this one for literally my desktop here, but I keep running out of room the more gadgets I had in front of that, so this one would even be handy for the hotter stays, just to plonk in front of you here. So I'll just try it with a bit of paper, a bit of toilet paper, and give you an idea how powerful it is. Okay, I got a bit of Lidl's best quality basic toilet paper here. Now let's have a try. Put it on speed 1. As you can see, that's about as far as you'd have it from your face. It's pretty powerful. Up to speed 3. But I tend to have most sort of fans on speed 1 all the time. I think just that is as good as anything. You can see it's pretty powerful enough for its purposes. This bit is metal. It's, as you can hear, it's a proper. I can't even bend that, squeezing it really, really tight. Brushless motor. The quality of the plastic is quite good. Could do with maybe some rubber pads under here. It's just the metal. Well, oh, they are. Yeah, sorry, they are silicone. 3 of them are. You can probably see better there. Yeah, there's 3. Is it 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, yeah, 4 of them do feel soft. Them 2 are hard. So it does grip quite good to the desk surface. So okay, so let's give it a test now with an anemometer measuring the wind speed coming out of it, and a dB meter measuring the noise. If you check up here for a test I did earlier, as I mentioned, when I did the tower fan, I compared it to the white desk fan on noise, and all the details are in there, but I'll put some of the figures comparing it to the white desk fan that I've just shown you on this video, just to compare the two. So let's have a look at that now. Okay, so I'm setting this up exactly the same way as I set up the one for the white fan and the pedestal fan. Check out the link above right for the one on the pedestal fan, and that shows you the full noise of that and the airspeed compared to the standard white, much bigger, your standard size fan. And I'll put all the details comparing it to the white one along with this. I expect this to be noisier because usually the smaller the fan, the noisier they are. So again, I've got it lined up exactly. First of all, we'll do the noise, and the actual blade, I've got this bit here, but the blade of the fan is exactly in line with the edge of this, and that is exactly on that line in that far from here. So I'm going to put it on speed 1. So it's on speed 1 now. Hopefully I'll try and position my mic away from any airflow noise. I'm going to keep quiet now, and I'll take a reading and show you what it is of the dB. This is it on speed 1. So I don't know whether you can see that on the camera. It's 48.9, just in case you can't see it. That's on speed 1. So put it on speed 2. And that's on 53 dB. We'll try it on speed 3. Well, on speed 3, got it on hold now. It's 58.4. Right, we'll do the wind speed tests now. Position the anemometer exactly the same place as I had it last time for testing the white fan, and I've got it lined up exactly with it here. So we'll see what it says on speed 1. Obviously it doesn't matter about me speaking on this, obviously we're not measuring sound, but this is obviously going to be less than the white one was. So we'll put it on hold, and you can see that the speed of that was 1.43 meters per second. Speed it up to speed 2. And again, should be able to see that there. It is 2 meters, 2.08 meters. Right, we've got it on speed 3 now. I'm pretty close to the mic. I'll measure how far the mic is away from the fan. And it's 23 inches. So that's it on speed 3. Press hold. And as you can see there, 2.4 meters per second. I'm just comparing it here with the white fan, and it's actually remarkably close. Speed 2 on the white fan was 2.16, this is 2.08, and speed 3 was 2.25 on the white one, 2.4 on this, so tiny bit more velocity on this, probably because it might be spinning faster, but obviously the white one will make you feel cooler because it's shifting more air, but probably not at quite as much velocity. But just before I finish this bit, I'll just be quiet and I'll switch between, I'll go from 3 where you can hear it now, down to 2 and then down to 1. And off. Okay. So there you have it. That was the sound and the airflow tests. As I mentioned in them, it's very subjective. As you saw, that the airflow and the sound didn't seem to vary much between this big white one and this little tiny black one. But it's subjective. The smaller the fan and the higher revving the motor, as in this one, it's a slightly higher pitched, and that's almost always more perceptible to the human ear than the low one. And the other one is putting out, even though the airflow the speed of the air it was pushing out seemed roughly the same. Obviously, a bigger, slower turning blade, it's putting out a higher volume, so that is more effective at cooling you. Again, as is a big pedestal one with a huge one. They're really, really quiet, and they're putting a big flow of air out. But I was afraid when I got it, it might be, being so small, very, very noisy, like the little cube fan. I tested. Check out the linked review on that. And but no, on speed 1 it is fine, and as I showed you, the quality seems fine. Run for 16-17 hours on speed 1, which I found is ample and compact enough to take in the car. You can put it on the dashboard if you're stuck in a traffic jam in the car. Plenty of hours to keep you going. So would I recommend one? Yeah, even at the 19.99, 20 quid, it seems not a bad price. Like I say, when you're checking on Amazon, if you do want it, check the one you're getting does oscillate and is rechargeable. If you're not bothered about them, that's fine, but if it's just USB powered, you have to carry a separate power pack with you as well, whereas it's all built in on this, and I won't have to buy batteries. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. I will be using it at the pub quizzes on the hottest of days, and if you can get it at the cheaper price that I did, well, all the better for it. So if you've enjoyed this review, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please click the little picture of the shed here. Check out the links at the end for some other reviews on some other fans, and there'll be plenty more coming along very, very soon. I will be doing my electric bike, as if you're a regular viewer, you'll know I've had an electric car on order since December last year, and an electric bike I've just ordered about a month ago. Well, the bike has come. I've ridden it a couple of times. I've assembled it. I'm going to do a full review on that, the assembly and everything, and my thoughts on it. So far, the thoughts are really good. So, but I want to give it a thorough tryout first, and then I'm going to do a bit of a sort of like a travelogue feature showing you the places of interest between here, where I live in Thornton Cleveland, and Fleetwood. There's not many, so it might be a short video, but they're in the pipeline. So like I say, if you do want to subscribe and be informed of them, click the shed and the bell icon below. If you want to contribute a couple of quid or whatever, click the little super thanks thing below as well. So I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for watching this one. Bye for now.